Hard draw, Trevor Stevens. Maradona just walked away from Hoddle then. Maradona. Maradona!
I remember he started to run towards the box with the ball, and I sort of didn't see any danger initially.
It looked like you had pretty good control when the ball was coming in. You were just going to go out and pick it down, basically.
Well, one or two people joke to me and say, how can a little fella like him out-jump you, and why didn't you knock his head off? But, I mean, all those things come into your mind, but I think at the time, I was always second best because his momentum was coming into the box. He got the first run. But I was just reaching above him. I thought, I'm just going to get this. I just wanted to knock it away, clear the danger. And the next thing I knew, the ball was in the back of the net.
Did you understand that there was any godly incident, that something out of the extraordinary had happened?
I don't think godly incident was how I would call it, but certainly, he cheated. Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually see him do that, but I knew that something like that must have happened. And then I saw all our players sort of putting their arms up, and I sort of did the same. And I just looked at the referee, and I thought, yeah, blow your whistle. And then he ran off up the pitch. I thought, where are you going? And then I looked across quickly at the linesman, and he stood there and he was looking at me again. I thought, well, put your flag up. And then he ran up to the pitch, and it was just shock that the goal was going to stand. Something like that happens, and goals have been given, and you don't expect a forward to go run up to referee and say, excuse me, I'll put it in with my hand.
Nope.
You didn't see it. But at the same time, you don't expect him to go and celebrate as though he scored the goal, especially, you know, a player of Maradona's stature, because he was the greatest player in the world, sort of reacting as though he had scored it legitimately. And I think that is really what sort of was the worst thing about it.
But he did apologise now recently, it was just last year or something. He finally came through and said some sort of sorry, didn't he?
He came over to England, and it was he suddenly eventually said that he did put it in his hand and he was very sorry about it. And I always say, well, he was 22 years too late.
Datoen er 22. juni 1986. Arne Næss og Diana Ross er nygifte. Dan Børge Akerø har akkurat blitt kåret til Norges nest kjekkeste mann, og Jarl Goli har en hit med låta Ta en potet. På Azteca stadion i Mexico er det duket for en av VM-historiens mest omtalte kamper. En meget staselig hånd, nemlig Gud sin, skal til å vise seg frem. Og til å gjenskape dette så har vi
Peter Shilton, goalkeeper for England.
Og Johan Armando Maradona, og en meget staselig arm.
He's been through of the England team. Hasn't seen that much of hard draw Trevor Stevens. Maradona just walked away from Hoddle then. Maradona, Hodgson, Maradona!
Just wait 1 second, Peter. Now you really think that you can get the ball, and then suddenly, you know, the ball just flapped away from you. Did you then just immediately understand what happened?
It happened so quickly, I wasn't 100% sure that the hand had put it in, but suddenly I looked at the players around me and I knew that you'd put it in with your hand.
Yeah.
You cheating little devil.
I most definitely are. Okay, you can just continue then.
Hodgson, Maradona! They're appealing for offside. The ball came back off the foot of Steve Hodge, and Maradona gives Argentina the lead. The England players protesting to the referee.
I'm sorry, Peter. I just want to be saying apologize for, you know, this is what he should have done. He should have said,
okay.
I'm sorry.
That would have been okay.
Is it accepted?
That would have been fine. No problem.
Fine.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
They said, don't cheat again.
I will never cheat again, I promise.